Welcome back, everybody. Today I have another Motivated Monday video for you guys. We're going to be getting back into reading our book, Your Best Year Yet by Ginny S. Ditzler. I think this is going to be video 3, and we're going to get back into reading this. We're going to get on track with getting our goals and our priorities set up for the new year coming up. We are all going to have New Year's resolutions, but this time, let's make them actually happen. Here we are, starting off on page 10. And so, while we wouldn't think of getting a car and not knowing whether we're going to New York or Nashville, we gradually become passengers in our own lives. Years go by and we never get out of the car to see how it's doing or where it's going. We simply sit in the back seat, preoccupied by our busy lives, which are moving too fast to allow time to stop the car, take stock, consider alternate routes, or set goals. To change direction, in short, to get back into the driver's seat. Best year yet. The best year yet 3-hour process forces us to get out of the car and take a better look at ourselves and our lives. What have we accomplished on this trip? What do we do well? What have we learned about traveling? Have we taken any wrong turns? And most importantly, how far have we come? This exercise, although not always easy, becomes more of a pleasant and uplifting experience than a painful process of recrimination. It helps us face these important questions and take stock. The biggest challenge is finding 3 hours in a life where there is no time to do this kind of thing. But if we want to be more responsible about creating our lives rather than merely coping with our lot, we must do best year yet instead of something else. This is the most difficult part for most of us. Just don't do that thing you think you have to do right now. Do best year yet instead. We've often held our public best year yet workshops on Saturday, and it's easy for people there to realize that in order to come to the course, they had to forego the weekly laundry, the Saturday errands, cleaning the house, writing the letters, paying the bills, seeing their friends, or whatever else they would usually feel they have to do on Saturday. Even though they will have spent a big part of the day at the workshop, they can see that they'll get the clothes washed and somehow get food in the house. Those things always get done. It's not those things that are the problem. Finding time to plan your life is the problem. But once it's done, it makes far more difference than getting the laundry done. So grab yourself by the collar, get a pen and paper, and make yourself sit down and answer the 10 questions. Or take a lesson from the people who have come to the workshop. Book 3 hours with a family member, colleague, or friend and do the exercise together. This process asks you to look back over your past year and then begin to think about the coming year by asking yourself these 10 best year yet questions. Number 1, what did I accomplish? Number 2, what were my biggest disappointments? Number 3, what did I learn? Number 4, how do I limit myself and how can I stop? Number 5, what are my personal values? Number 6, what roles do I play in my life? Number 7, which role is my major focus for the next year? Number 8, what are my goals for each role? Number 9, what are my top 10 goals for next year? Number 10, how can I make sure I achieve them? The best year yet is like successful gardening. While I'm not the first person to suggest a strong correlation between life and gardening, think about it for a minute. We must prepare soil before we're ready to plant the seeds we want to grow in the next year. As we answer the first 2 questions, we look to see what grew and what didn't grow last season. The third question helps us discover what we've learned and what we want to remember for the next year. Reviewing success and failures in the garden involves little guilt or self-recrimination, a good lesson. We take a moment to enjoy the success of the past year so we can be strengthened by them rather than weighed down by our failures. In other words, let go of your disappointments and failures. Pull them out as you would weed your garden. Why should they crowd the space and negatively influence what happens next year? The fourth question is the last step before planting. Here we fertilize the soil, enrich every clump by working in the lessons and intentions we have for the year ahead. Enriching the earth in your garden means making sure your way of thinking about yourself will contribute to your success rather than poison your soil. Imagine what would grow in the garden polluted with a strong sense of failure. The secret to best year yet is planting seeds in rich soil. Too often, people set goals without preparing the personal environment for those goals to succeed. Best year yet, refined by so many over 20 years, clearly and efficiently prepares this environment. So the process starts with thinking back over the past year of your life, remembering what you did accomplish, and focusing on the causes for celebration. Yes, you. The first step allows you to balance your views of the past year and of yourself. It's so easy to remember our failures, promises not kept, times we let others down, New Year's resolutions that didn't last a week, weight not lost, miles not run, mornings we didn't meditate, letters not written, closets not cleaned, books not read, friends not even seen, lost hours with our children. Here our memories are so vivid. Being human, we forget what we've done well and how much we've accomplished. We lose sight of the strengths and gifts we do have and then fail to use these gifts to make the changes we want to make. We don't take steps towards the goals that we are most important to us because we don't think we can. But for all of us, the problem is not lack of ability, it is a matter of focusing on the availability we have while at the same time renewing our belief in ourselves. More than anything, best year yet is about starting to believe in yourself again and becoming much tougher in the face of life's biggest challenges. The approach helps you to use your common sense and intelligence in new ways to create a happier life for yourself. Okay, we are ending on page 14 today. Some things I would like you guys to consider. I would like you guys to answer the questions that she mentioned, the 1 through 10 questions. Answer those for yourself. Look at what your 10 goals are and kind of re-listen to what I read to you guys today. We're going to be talking a little bit more about goals coming up in the next couple of weeks. I got a couple of videos where I'm going to be showing you guys how I'm going to be getting prepared for the New Year's. I'm going to be making a Sorry guys, my audio cut out there, but as I was saying, I'm going to be making a video where I show you guys how I'm going to start getting set up and organized for the new year coming up. I'm going to be showing a video where I have last year's vision board and I'm making a new vision board, and I'm going to be incorporating these 10 questions and the methods used in this book in my organization process, I should say, and also in my vision board. So if you would like to follow along with me and use the same process I'm using, go ahead and answer these 10 questions. Start thinking about it now, get it written down on paper, and kind of have that vision that you want for yourself in 2021 in your mind and ready to go. Until next time, guys, be kind to yourself and others. I will see you in my next video. Thank you for watching all the way to the end. Thank you for your likes, your dislikes, your shares, your comments, and all of the support you show my channel. It helps me and it goes a really long way. It's definitely not unnoticed, and it helps me get content out to you guys and get it out there faster, get fresh content out more often. I appreciate the support that you guys have shown me and the love, and I also appreciate your guys' feedback, so don't be afraid to let me know how you feel about this video and other videos you would like to see on my channel. Thank you, and see you next time, guys.